Biafra militant gives oil companies quick notice. This is becoming, things are really, I don't know what to say. Is it skyrocketing from one level to the other in this country? Things are really, what everybody is clamoring for is either Nigeria breaks, let's go into our regions, or something has to be done. We cannot continue like this. It is clear that something is not right. It is clear that Buhari is part of the Fulanis and all that they do. He has never come out to address the issue as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, like you will hear Boris Johnson do to his country every now and again. That's the Prime Minister of Great Britain and great leaders who come out to address their people. But what you constantly hear is presidency, presidency, presidency. Who are this presidency? I don't even know. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Biafra militant gives quick notice to oil companies. The militant wing of the Biafra nation has issued a quick notice to companies operating under Nigeria in the Akasi Peninsula area. The group alleged that Nigeria got 60% of the oil in the region and used the money to sponsor the Nigerian military against sectioning of the country. A BNL commander alias Aso Rock accused the federal government of killing armless pro-Biafra supporters in Imo State and Rivers State. The narrative of the Basike states that Nigeria no longer has right over the area since its territorial ownership has descended to Cameroon. So this is what is happening. So, President Muhammadu Buhari, we know the level of injustice currently ongoing in the country. Okay, we know the level of injustice currently ongoing, and if Nigerian government will not own up and do the right thing, if Nigerian government will not do the right thing, they collect. If you go to the Niger Delta region, state like Delta, you'll be surprised. Like seriously, like is this the oil producing state? Not just Delta, I'm just using that as an example because I passed through that state recently and I was not impressed at all. To say this is an oil producing state, I wasn't impressed. So what are we talking about? People from this region, there are still children who goes to bed without food in their tummy. There are still mothers who die needlessly because there is no medical attention. There are still women who bleed to death because there is no hospital for proper delivery, no proper antenatal being given to women because our government are selfish. Yet, if Buhari's wife and children wants to give birth, they will send them majestically either to the US, to everywhere to give birth where they are properly, thoroughly well looked after. Do you call that equality and justice and fairness? In my opinion, that is not the description of equality, justice, and fairness. Where a government, Buhari is ill, they will send him to the UK for months spending Nigerian money. But every other Nigerian, the careless, can die for all they want. We cannot continue to be in a country where they section the people and things are done in this way and there is no regard for life. No way, no way. You see, so that's why we must all rise up and say the truth as it is. We cannot allow, Nigerian government to continue to intimidate us. The days of intimidation are fast and far gone. You know why? Your voice can be heard. Look at what happened at the NSAS. I keep using that as a critical example. NSAS came, and guess what? You could not believe that the whole world heard in splits minutes, and before you could say an hour, the whole world was trending of what was going on at Lekki Toll Gate, where Nigerian government has been barred and tagged for shooting at our own people, and the Minister of Information that has no information came out and tried to defend that they came with blanks. First of all, they lied, they came with blanks. They started changing the story, and the whole world is just looking in amazement like, truly, what kind of a people are these? You see, so it's rather very sad on what is on ground in this country is really very sad. And what we are seeing today is a clear indication that there is a oppression going on. There is injustice along the line, and Nigeria cannot continue. I repeat, Nigeria cannot continue to behave and continue in this way or in this manner. If we continue to pretend that everything is right when we clearly know that things are not right, we are deceiving ourselves, only ourselves and no other person. And guess what? The world is just watching and laughing and saying, what a people. You see? So, our government has brought us to this terrain and to this position where they make us a laughing stock. You see, if you're traveling and you bring out the Nigerian passport, you are honestly a bit skeptical to bring it out. You are just there, you're just, because the Nigerian passport has kind of lost value, to be quite candid, has kind of lost its value, its respect, and what have you. The Nigerian passport, is not the way it used to be. Our parents grew and told us, when we were growing up, told us that in those days there was no need. We say, why did you travel out? They say, there was no need. People were going and coming back because the naira was so good, so strong. It's the best thing you can ever have. The naira was the best thing you can ever have. People were coming, English people were coming here to work, to get money. So how can you fault that? So my father said an English teacher taught him in school. An English teacher taught him in school. So, these are real life situation of what is currently on ground. An English teacher taught my dad in school. But what do we have today? For you to even travel, safe, they don't lock the gate with key and padlock. You go do visa, or you go do this, do that, pay millions, put money for accounts for a long time to be able to travel. God have mercy. Countries like you, what's the name now? Malaysia, their visa is so strong. Their passport is so strong. They don't need to go and take visa, not even to America. Find out. Not just Malaysia, there are other countries like that. Their passport is really strong. Why? Because over time, these people have been able to, look after what belongs to them and manage their GDP, and the export, import are being checked and managed, and they're in a strong position. No world power can just come and shakara them. You see, so my people, now waiting they happen be this. So please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Don't forget you have a voice. Never allow yourself to be intimidated. God bless you. Bye for now.